So is he okay over there?
Yeah, he's fine. He's
I'm
chill.
just making sure. I don't want him like yelling at me again.
I've got a taser
I'm
right
sorry,
here.
Bobby.
Okay, I love you. I love you, Iggy.
I won't ever shout at you again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Bells. I am Bobby, the Nintendo Guru, joined by the amazing, the wonderful Holly. What's up, Holly?
Hey, it's me.
So today I wanted to talk about something that come to my mind the other day was some new features that you would love to have added that would help with designing in your town.
Yeah.
Are there things that you would like to see Nintendo implement in the future to just make the designing aspect pop and be different? So
1,000,000%.
well, what are some? Let's start with you. But let's go you, me. I don't know how many you have. I have definitely 3 items. That
I think I only have a few.
Okay, so we'll go. You go first. I'll go, and then you go. I'll go. What's the first thing you would like to have?
The first thing is I want there to be a different grid when placing items. I really don't like the tile and half tile thing. I want it to be like even smaller than that. Like I'd rather see like a quarter of a tile, a half of a tile. Like
so you're kind of wanting the happy home designer type aspect.
Yes, and kind of like if anyone here has like played The Sims, The Sims 4 has kind of like a better grid than previous games. So I would just like the ability to put things in more precise areas, especially, can I just say, fencing, because fencing either goes before the line or after the line, and it can just like completely mess up your layout. Like that's what I
wish
think
you
anyway.
could. I honestly wish you could put the fence down and grab it and kind of pull it forward or backwards to line it up where you want it to be. I don't necessarily like the fact of like you throw these fences down and then it hammers into place. Like you said, like it doesn't really butt up to your patios or your walkways, but it doesn't it just seems off all the time.
Like it's either like here or here, and it does my head in because I'm like, can I not just put it on the line? You know, there, just there, that'd be perfect. So that would be good.
My first thing that I want is pillars. I want pillars for the walls.
Pillars?
Yes. So, do you know what a pillar is?
Yes, I know what.
I don't know. I don't know what they have in England. I'm just asking a question.
Wait, when you say a pillar, do you mean like?
There we go. There we go.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry.
So a pillar is in the brick industry, in the block industry. If someone does a retaining wall, it's basically a square that sits at the end. That's the same material, but it's just a square that's bigger. And normally they have a cap on top of it and like maybe a light fixture or something.
Yes. Oh, I would love that.
Yes.
100%. A pillar. Yeah. That makes like perfect sense.
Yeah. So what a lot of people I've seen doing is they'll run the fence the opposite direction.
Yeah.
And it kind of creates this end to it, but I don't feel like it looks as good. I would love if they would create a proper pillar and put a little, dude, it would be amazing if you did it in a little light on top of it.
Yeah,
that would be my God, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I'd love that. That's a good idea, actually.
That would be awesome. What about you? What's another thing that you would like?
I don't know if this counts, but I would like to have the opportunity to change the appearance of the town hall or the resident services. Because in New Leaf, you got the opportunity to change what it looks like to kind of fit the style of your town, I guess. But the thing is that like I have a problem with the plaza anyway for many different reasons, but I think if you could just make it match, you know, even just the tiles, like why not
let's just go aesthetically say that like to change the museum and the town resident advisor, like
exactly, that would be cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Just, like even if you could add like certain things to it or change like the color of the walls or something like that, that would be cool. They might end up adding that in future, but
who knows?
Who knows? But that's something I would like.
The thing that I want is, and the reason why this will come up, and I'll explain in a second. I want retaining walls.
Yeah.
To create planners.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the other day I found a pattern where it looks like a retaining wall.
Yeah.
And then you put, basically what you do is you put you put the dirt path down, and then you
Yeah.
drop the retaining wall in around it on the edges. It's a border that looks like a retaining wall.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh my god, it's amazing. But I would like
Yeah.
it to be an actual retaining wall. That's the wall, but it's only a quarter of the size high. Give it some depth, make it look 3-dimensional, and then you can fill it with like flowers and stuff. And like, oh my god, it would be so. Basically, because what I'm looking at is I'm saying to myself, if I did a brick wall, it'd be nice to have a little shorter wall in front of that I can still fill with plants and flowers.
Yes.
Like, it would be 100%. So cool. And I mean, that's what in my mind now, when I brought this up, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what are some things that could really set this off and take it to another level? And to me, that's definitely part of the stuff.
Yeah, like both of those ideas so far, they're things I hadn't even thought about.
Yeah.
So they must be pretty good.
I would. Good God. Is there anything else? Is there anything else that you would want?
Honestly, there's probably loads.
But let's do this. I'm gonna run through some of the obvious real quick.
Yeah.
I want more patterns from Nintendo.
Yeah.
As much as I love the paths that people are creating, I miss the clicking clacking of when you run over the Nintendo one. So either add sound to our patterns or whatever. 2, don't give us, like, take away the ability to kick up our own patterns. Like,
my gosh.
Let's leave them down, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
More design slots. We definitely need more design slots.
100%.
And I don't know whether we do it as the way it was in New Leaf, where you give us, if I add an additional player, I get their design slots plus my design slots.
That would work.
That would be awesome.
I mean, another thing is, like, allow me to customize whilst I'm crafting something. We've mentioned this so many times, but like, instead of it being, oh, I now craft, oh, and I now customize, it should all be in one little package.
Yeah.
Like, that should have always been there, I think, but that would be nice.
What I would like to do too is if they give us, like, let's say they were to give us the retaining wall planner, right?
Yeah.
I would like to be able to go, like, okay, I want to now be able to put flowers in tighter.
Yeah.
Where the flowers will actually grow in clumps.
Like, oh, that'd be so beautiful.
Like, so hypothetical, like, if you're,
like, grow together almost.
Well, not even that, like, just tighter. So, like, if I grow the spacing on stuff when you plant it now, there's a bit of space or whatever.
But there is space.
But there's space. But I would like to be like, hey, you did these planners, it's going to look full in that planner now.
Yeah.
So it would make it like, we're going to put this in there. Even if it was a totally different flower that went in there.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to have, like, ivy that hangs over. Like, even ivy that grows up the walls.
Yeah.
You know, like, how cool would it have, like, if they were to make us a pergola, and then you could put ivy at the corners, and as time goes, that ivy grows up the pergola, like, goes up, and then the flowers are hanging down in. Like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah. That sounds. Oh, that would be so nice. I love the idea about the flowers. Like, there is, like, that little bit of gap, and it makes them look like really tile based, which I know technically they are, but if they just eliminated that gap, it would look more like a flower field instead of, like, a plot of flowers. Do you know what I mean? Which are two kind of different things.
Yes.
So yeah, I definitely 100%.
I'm there. So
yeah,
let us know in the comments below, is there any design feature that you would like that we missed? And let us know, and I would love to hear what you guys think. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Holly's channel. You get brand new videos every Monday and Wednesday over on Holly's channel. Every Tuesday and Thursday, you get brand new videos here. That is all. Peace out, Preston.
bye.